amigos? Brad Evans here on this hashtag Tequila Thursday, and I'm going to drink up a little college football action. And one of our listeners, Phil, on the X, the Twitter, whatever Elon's platform is called, was inquiring whether or not Lundy and I would have a podcast today. The answer is no. Unfortunately, did not fit that into the schedule. He was requesting, hey, I want a college football slate breakdown. I tell you what, because I'm a man of the people and I don't want to disappoint our loyal listeners of the Fade 5 podcast. Download it now and hopefully you're consuming this. I'm going to give you a pick in the action tonight, and that is the Utah Utes. Yeah, the pride of Salt Lake City. They are in the Rocky Mountains. I'm going to lay the chalk on the 4.5 against the visiting Florida Gators -110 at BetMGM. But wait, Brad, why are you back in Utah when their starting quarterback, Cam Rising, was already declared out by my former colleague of Yahoo Sports, now of ESPN, Pete Thamel, broke that news last night. Yes, I understand that as a concern, but this team has depth at quarterback. Bryson Barnes, a guy has got some experience, a 64.9 completion percentage in his college football career, got a couple of starts under the belt there, and this team's extraordinarily high on Nate Johnson, a guy that could be a yards gaining du jour for the Utes, and he could see some action at times as the COP. No, you don't have to raise your hands up. The sirens aren't going to be flashing. Change of pace. That's what COP stands for, their type of quarterback. So I think it's going to have Florida on its heels. Is a very lackluster defense, number 73 in the country in experience coming into this regular season matchup, and it's going to be a hostile environment. One of the more raucous stadiums in the western part of the country, that is there in Salt Lake City. The Utes are going to have a spectacular defense, and we know it's all about grounding and pounding the pigskin as well. So knowing all of those intricacies that are involved, and I know Graham Mertz at times has looked spectacular in his old Wisconsin days, especially against my Fighting Illini. So he's got tons of experience in his own right. Got to be operating the helm there at the University of Florida. They do have plus wide receivers. I think, too, they're going to have a plus in terms of the pass rush this season. I think it's going to be a little bit higher scoring affair than some people think. A little early bonus time. I'm also on the over 44, and that number could come down in this game, but I am most importantly laying the chalk with the Utes of Utah to get one in what is going to be a bit of a dramatic game to kick off the college basketball or football, maybe basketball season. I always got hoops on my mind. Regardless, I'm laying the 4.5 on Utah against the Gators, who I feel they'll turn into luggage in the end of this game. And plus, if you want to get a little SGP action, take that total down and take the over, whether on the 44 or even a lower number, say like 37, 36.5. All right, that's all I got on this very abbreviated edition of the Fade 5 podcast. Lonnie and I will be back tomorrow, and please subscribe and give us a thumbs up as well with a full edition of the show, bringing out all the college football action, not only on Friday, but also on Saturday, and maybe sprinkle in some of that extended action on a Sunday, working some ML beats as well, all in just 30 minutes. So as always, feed or follow, that is up to you. Go Utes!